Alright, we're going to start off this week's episode with a easy clue scroll. I was just doing ham storeroom so I could get enough cash to buy enough blood and law runes for a Carol teleport in my house, so I could redirect the Camelot one since I've already got air. I've always got air and law runes on me regardless, and I really don't want to make a whole new thing, so we're going to go do this step. Trying to decide whether or not to actually do this, and I don't think it's even worth it. I can't really get anything besides cosmetics from Easies. So if I ever get anything I've got to equip and the stuff actually takes law runes, I don't think it's going to be worth it. So we got the Carol portal in. I've got 27k left, which was more than I expected because I hopped worlds for 10 runes at a time. But anyways, this has two good things. Usually I would just leave the portal and then go east to um, the fairy ring by the Slayer dungeon because I'm obviously not gonna, I don't have a place to store those. So now I've actually got a faster fairy ring. All I've got to do is teleport here, and then I can go west, and there's a ring here. Uh, that way I don't really have to carry an ectophile if I want to come here or go to the different fairy ring. So that is awesome. So next on the list, besides Devious Mind, since little refresher, I'm gonna wait to get level 50 rune crafting because I don't really have enough S, and I can do some other achievement diaries and XP lamps, and I just don't really want to do that. So next on the list is Dream Mentor. Obviously, you need to do Lunar Diplomacy and Edgar's Ruse, but if I'm able to do those, obviously I'm gonna need 60 mining, but that's not that bad at all. That's just power mining some iron. Then I might try and do that. All right, and we are about to hit 60 mining. Awesome. So now we can go do Lunar Diplomacy after Shiloh Village. Alright, so this should be the end of Shiloh Village, and then we can start Lunar Diplomacy. So I've already gotten 60 mining, obviously. Once I do this, we can then do Edgar's Ruse and Dream Mentor. So just for giggles, I decided to examine the pile of logs in the or in the Lunar Diplomacy quest, and it says like a pile of memes. And we are just about done with Lunar Diplomacy, which means that we are able to do Dream Mentor right after, 5k rune crafting XP. And that's nice. Okay. So up next is Edgar's Ruse, and then because I remember a pretty tough fight a long time ago for Dream Mentor, so if we can't do that, then we will. And I'm also going to see if we can store this stuff in my house. I would need 60 construction to get the next magic wardrobe without boosting, but there's no rush for it because this stuff's cheap anyways. So I'm just going to get rid of my Lunar and do Dream Mentor. In the future for crafting, oh, okay, I didn't change my spellbook. I can use Super Glass Make in the Lunar spellbook, and that would make crafting a lot easier when I eventually go for a Glory, maybe a Fury. I know the Glory is definitely an option because that is boostable at 75, and that's really not too many hours for something that's really helpful, and I can just mount it in my house. All right, now it should be done. I picked up an extra one because I know I need it, and wow. Okay, 11k herb XP is pretty awesome. That should almost get me 2 levels. Yeah, so only 5k to the next one. It's only a couple XP lamps. Only 5 more until I can boost, and I still haven't done One Small Favor or my big arms adventure, something like that. Anyways, Dream Mentor up next. It's actually going pretty well. Temp 3, I got rid of the Halberd because I can just range them for a safe spot. And my 2 Raynars that I don't need that bad. So, if this doesn't work, I might be screwed. Come on. So close. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Alright. I think we should finally be finished with this quest. A lot went on behind the scenes that you might not have seen, like getting actual cash. Notice I'm broke now. I needed a lot of cash to buy these runes. And I believe we get an XP lamp for this with quite a bit. Ooh, well, that's actually a good amount of XP. I didn't level up with anything. I'm not really close to, but I believe this is a combat XP lamp. Um, one of those. Strength, range, mage. Magic just goes up automatically, so I think I'm just gonna train strength. Good 15k XP. So let's see. Once we, I gotta change back the spellbook, and afterwards for a quest, we're actually making pretty good progress. Obviously, there's quite a bit of red patches, and Recipe for Disaster is quite long. So after this, Eagle's Peak, I believe we should be able to do. Yep. All right. So finished Eagle's Peak. We're making really good headway through the quests, but it's the following week, so I can go do Tears of Guthix. Wow, we got a whole 108 points from that. I could not even imagine getting that much. I think my previous record was like 40 below that. Oh, and we got 2 farming levels. That was a good 6.5k experience. Wow, that's pretty awesome. So up next, we can actually do Cabin Fever. Once we do Rum Deal. Once we do Zogre Flesh Eaters. So now that I've got all the requirements for that stuff, we're going to go ahead and bang out 3 quests. What is this monstrosity? Awesome. Alright, Zogre Flesh Eaters is done. I got a nice 2k Herblore XP, which is always nice. And now that I've done that, I can now do Rum Deal, I believe. Yep. So let's go ahead and do that. FYI, once your dome is Zogre Flesh Eaters, you can actually give this Black Prism to this guy for 5k. There we go. 7k Smithing XP, 7k Crafting XP, and 7k Agility XP. 171 quest points we're up to, and now I can learn how to speak like a pirate. So, next quest is Anakra's Lament, and we can do it. Let's go. Okay, so I've got 32 kilos of granite, and when I come and give it to this guy, I can't get it. Wait, sandstone and granite. Ooh, boy. Apparently I wasn't recording, but Anakra's Lament is done. We got some nice XP, but no levels. Next one well, we can't do Fairy Tale Part 2 because you need 52 to boost to 57 Herblore. So right now we can do the feud. Alright, finishing up the feud, and then we can head out and do Fight Arena. 500 coins, sweet. I never know when to start recording because these... Wait, what? Oh, there we go. 15k Thieving XP, a Blackjack, and a Desert Disguise, which I was already supposed to pick up. Regardless, looks like we can go do Fight Arena now. Pretty sure I can kill level 137. Alright, Fight Arena done. I totally should have just done like half these quests at a much earlier time. But up next we can do Garden of Tranquility, and I believe we actually have 32 quests left to go before Imp Catcher, so that was the 33rd left to go, if that makes sense. I don't think that's English, but whatever. Someone's having a fun little drop party over here. Some guy telegrabbed my hammer. There we go. All done. That is a farming level, so 43. And the next quest we can do is the Great Brain Robbery. Alright, Great Brain Robbery is done. Got some nice XP. Cannot do Grimtails, but we can do Hand in the Sand next. Looks like I get, ooh, Herblore. 5k XP. Is that a level? That's a level up. 48, awesome. Alright, Hand in the Sand is done, and I think we're gonna call it. Ooh, 62 crafting. That's just from, ooh, Fire Battle Staffs, awesome. So once I got 72 Slayer, and I'm able to get Battle Staffs, that should be a good influx of money and crafting XP. Well, okay, crafting XP. But anyways, I think we're gonna call it for that episode. Unfortunately, well, fortunately, I'm now working a full-time job, so episodes are going to be shorter. I'm still gonna try and push out as much content as possible. They're probably just not gonna be 30-minute episodes and more like 15. So thanks for watching.